this made me leave my whole train of thought, yo. You know what I mean?
Because it's bullshit. Yo, come on, y'all always it's just the whole conversation off.
Listen, yo, everybody blessed, but I don't regret what I did.
We understand that. People that can walk this blessed, they handicapped. We get it. We understand that. But let's talk about the facts at hand.
Sometimes we need to investigate the facts.
Right.
Well, listen, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying facts, and you keep on talking about God.
Because you never took it back. So people thinking you still talking about God.
Listen, lucky ass nigga, I'm not. I'm listening, lucky ass nigga, I'm not. I'm listening, lucky ass nigga, I'm not.
Is non-void. Cause we talking about shit we can right now. We talking about
I'm talking about shit right now. I'm talking about stuff right now.
That's a fact. Well, your argument phony to me. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Bullshit argument. But go ahead.
So, I've been blessed with my situation. You see what I'm saying? So, the thing is that this made me leave my whole train of thought, yo. You know what I mean?
Because it's bullshit. Yo, come on, y'all always just the whole conversation off.
Listen, y'all, everybody blessed, but I don't regret what I did.
We understand that. People that can walk this blessed, they handicapped. We get it. We understand that. But let's talk about the facts at hand.
Sometimes we need to investigate facts.
Right.
Listen, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying facts, and you keep on talking about God.
Because you never took it back. So people thinking you still talking about God.
Listen, you lucky ass nigga, I'm not. I'm not, yo. I'm not.
All right, go ahead, Go ahead.
He ass down this way.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Sometimes, yo, we need to do, you know what I mean? Like, you wish like you would have did a better investigation on situations. You know what I'm saying? And everything ain't meant for everybody. You know what I mean? One of my heavy thoughts, I said on here, like, you know what I mean? Like, you might be in a relationship that you think is going to go on for forever, but it's not meant to happen forever. You see what I'm saying? Like a job you might be in. You might think that's going to go on forever. It might not be, but sometimes you got to move on, you know what I mean, to different things, you know what I mean? So, like life is like a step. You keep climbing until you get where you need to get at. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But we go back to the mother and the father situation. Just because y'all don't see eye to eye, that don't mean that, you know what I mean, you're a bigger parent than me, or I'm a bigger parent than you. Just because for these females, they carry these kids around for 9 months, they act like they have so much power. And I blame that on authority. I blame that on the law, the court systems. All that. I blame on that.
So you're saying the law and court system emasculating the men when it comes to children?
Yes, because
and they're having any say so.
Just because they feel as though that this woman carried this baby for 9 months. Okay, I'm not saying who cares, but guess what? Then we're gonna go back to this again. Now you judging who the creator's call? Because if he feels though, or she feels though that I should be carrying the baby for 9 months, I'll be happy to carry the baby for 9 months.
I get that. Yeah, but let's talk about you taking your wood out and putting your wood inside her. We gotta get technical. We talk about she laying down, open her legs. Right. You take your wood out, you put it in her, you ejaculate. She had a baby. We talk about that. We're not talking about.
You're not
because that's just let people off the hook. Everybody can use that excuse.
I'm not letting them off the hook. I'm just saying that how people are pushing another parent out of these kids' lives and not trying to they're not raising them together. But everybody trying to be like so macho, man.
On that note though, you have to understand that everybody's don't have that maturity level.
Right.
That's another problem.
That's the sad part.
So when you have people who don't know how to deal on a mature level, right. You don't have somebody that, well, you ain't seeing my kid, or you ain't seeing him, or you ain't seeing her, or
right.
Don't you know what I'm saying? So then you have that.
That's the thing. The woman got a lot of power. The woman has a lot of power, and we get manipulated to get them the power when they use it when they want, or the government giving the power. A lot had to do with, at the end of the day, the woman got the say-so at the end of the day. Last minute on everything. Basically, everything.
Everything. She can say you hit her.
Everything at the last minute, the last say-so on everything.
I got a homeboy right now. He's talking about he's getting a lawyer, and he gonna get his daughter. And I just want to know that, like, son, it's not that easy.
It's not, especially when ain't no violence or anything like it. The daughter ain't
straight up dope fiend. And in the state of Maryland, to take a child is
tough.
Tough. Especially in this state.
It's
to
tough.
Get a child, she had to damn near have to be. This kid has to be down there playing in the middle of Martin Luther King Boulevard at 6 in the evening.
Yes.
By herself for the
courts
to take this child.
I know. I went through this.
You know what I'm saying?
I went through this situation with 2 of mine.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough, man.
It is tough.
So I don't want to be the bearer of bad news for him, but you fighting an uphill battle.
So see,
especially when her mom is there and able-bodied and physically and mentally taking care of her to the utmost. So for you to even think that you even have a shot at that,
right? This is my advice for.
You can get some visitation, right?
This is no. This is my advice for your friend. My advice for your friend is this. It's hard to get full custody, take these kids from these parents because if they're not in harm's way or anything like that, I went through it for 2 of them.
She's in a great home.
So the thing is this. Tell your friend to ask for joint custody. Now, we all go out here and we say, oh man, I got joint custody. Guess what? Basically, you're not doing your homework. You got joint custody, but it's just legal. It's 2 of them. It's called legal and physical. You have to get both of them. So that way you can be on an equal playing field.
Y'all hear that, America? My man dropping knowledge on the guys that's struggling out here.
You need both of them.
School.
Joint legal and joint physical. Now, you got them. I have mine. 5 days on, 5 days off. So we equal on the time that we had. Right? But I'm still down child support.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I've been there. I've been there. I went and got my daughter. She moved with me in 2004. I made her 13 at the time. Spoke with her mom. She allowed her without any fight. All right, I didn't have it enough. Your turn.
Right.
So there was no fight.
That was compromise.
Brought out here, she knew I could provide a better situation for her anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Better living area, better living space. You know what I'm saying? Better schools.
Right.
So it was a no-brainer.
Right.
You know?
Right.
She knew at the time, and she already knew my wife and I were gonna take care of her like she was our very own. Because she was there since she was born anyway.
I'm here to say I'm here to say it.
Exactly.
I seen it with my own eyes.
She saw how she was taken care of from the word go.
So I was down there with them 5 days a week or 6 days a week.
So it wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying, for her to even worry about. She knew her child was in good place and good space.
Right.
You know, so this is the maturity level stuff that I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So as adults, we have to be more mature for the betterment of the child.
All the way around. Right.
You know, so that's my spill on that. That's my take on that.
Right.
I think we still we kind of lost track of what we were saying. At the end of the day,
okay, because I already said this can be a whole segment. Like
it can be a whole segment.
There's so much knowledge and shit, different ways, and I guess not gonna say everybody, but somebody that had experience with it, or we that had experience with this shit ourselves.
My whole point is we start looking at what's going on. We look at the root of the evil, and from us, our experience and our knowledge of being around, a lot of times it has to do with the parents. You know, it had to do with the parents, had to do, and I think a lot of times, I think initially starts with the mother. You know, I just think there's a lot of irresponsibility when it comes to the two. They might say, well, it takes two to make a baby. Yeah, it does, but at the end of the day, the lady has the rights at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
All to say so.
So why don't we hold her under a little fire to make her to make the best decision? What I mean by that is, all right, make a scenario up. All right, boom, you mess a girl, boom, boom, y'all lay down, y'all have sex. She knows.
What do you two down?
Oh. Now, look, she knows at the end of the day, this is on her. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Just like when we're in a household, at the end of the day, people look at us when the household ain't ran right. Give a fuck if she working or not.
Yeah.
She can be a stone cold bum. You know what I'm saying? You could have had some problems going on. When the household ain't, the shit get put looking at you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Now, we know really the woman that's supposed to help, supposed to be like a 50-50 thing, technically a 50-50 thing, but you know, at the end of the day, the responsibility held on us to make sure shit ran straight.
Correct.
They have to do with the woman. They has to have a little more responsibility when they having these kids. They gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow them to even think they got a way out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta think. You know what I'm saying? All right, I can't handle kids because, you know, I'm gonna be left. What if he roll out? You know what I'm saying? Or what if the government don't give me Section 8? What I'm gonna do? You get what I'm saying? We allow them to have these comfort, these pillows to lay on, and it's to me it's just getting kind of out of hand. It's just getting widespread. It's giving them too much, you know, comfort. You know what I'm saying? They has to be held to a little more responsibility from that point.
Right.
We're not talking about the kid is here, they gone, they outside. We're talking about prevention, right? Because that's the whole part of the man's plan, but with prevention. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think it needs to start. You know what I'm saying? Now we'll say God, yeah, but at the end of the day, the guys are the one having the kids. If it was the guys having the kids, it'd be a lot of shit won't be here. It'd be a lot of shortest population be short.
Right. So if you just turn it in,
we won't even have many kids.
America just turned it into
we might be extinct in the last few years.
Everyone just tuned into the show. We talking about different things today, but right now we on a topic of should women be more responsible? Should we be held more responsible for parenting instead of people keep on yelling out?
So answer that. We never answered that. So what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like they should. I feel like women, they blame, like you made. Eric made said the
a bad decision.
He said the best thing on here when he said the first thing they do is saying that we need the men to do this and we need the men to do that. Like I said, man, you got so many of these women out here that emasculate men to a point that where some men don't want to be even bothered.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's the
they have to be held more accountable because because this is my thing. Just because you got pregnant don't mean you got to have no baby.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
No,
it don't mean. You know what I'm saying? Because people, she got pregnant early. Okay, well that don't mean you got to have it. Y'all chose to have it. So grandma, you at 36, you wanted your daughter to have this.
Right.
Because you 36 years old and think you still as hot shit in the streets. That's my granddaughter.
Right.
We'll do this. I got your back and then. No. Give your daughter a chance. Mm-hmm. Give her a chance. Don't have her struggling at 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna put a struggle on you. Mm-hmm. You know, as well because you're gonna have to pick up the slack. She's still a child.
And guess what? She don't even know how to raise the one she having. So now what's gonna happen? But she don't know how to raise the one she having. That one's gonna have something that young too. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my forte on this, I just I think out of the box. I'm not stuck in a box. I think out of a box, and I look at scenarios. And one of them is this. When you said about some of these men don't even want to deal with the situation no more, right? You have men, and we all been there. Men, and I ain't gonna say we've been there, but we know people that been there or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. men being in their kids for a long period of time, love their kids unconditionally. And now you have a woman that scarred or hurt or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Take that man downtown for child support to be spiteful.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
This man been here, and everybody know this man been here all
this child's life.
Mm-hmm. You take this man downtown because you feel some type of way and you trying to be mean and pay him back. Now, after the man go through days and days of court process and things like that, right? Now this man feels some type of way. I've been a great father. I've been there for my kid from day one. Now all of a sudden, you taking all my money. What about the rest of my kids? Or what about my life? Right? My kid ain't need for nothing. And this how men thinks. Mm-hmm. So now, I'm paying child support. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna pay the child support. You ain't getting nothing else. And what happened? Now the kid and the father becomes distance.
And now the kid suffers.
And now the kid suffers. People don't see that.
That's the bottom line.
They don't see that, and that's facts.
The child and the kid suffers.
That's right. That is facts. They don't see it. But this is how it happens. Listen, I say, I'm not taking none of my kids' mothers downtown. You know why I won't take them downtown? Because if they was dead or gone or whatever, who's gonna take care of the child anyway? Me. I'm gonna take care of the child anyway.
Next in line.
Right. So if you
definitely a sequential order.
Right.
Things,
so if you don't want to do what you're supposed to do and be involved with your child's life, guess what? I'm gonna continue to do what I'm supposed to do, and then maybe one day you'll come around and do what you're supposed to do. You can't.
Hit the button.
No, it's already good. It's back. It's back. Stop. Mm-hmm. Oh, so something wrong with you? You should always stop. Just take a shot. So my thing is that if you're not like,
yeah, thank you. I want to say that too.
If you're not responsible or want to put in time with your kids, guess what? That's on you. Right. But these mothers, you all need to stop causing this drama and these problems with these fathers that want to put time in and want to do what they want to do. You can't keep on going like that, man.
We got a question.
Please.
You know, as always, first.
Huh?
We got a question from the callers.
Oh, go ahead, help yourself.
Yes, people should be required to undergo a thorough evaluation before becoming a parent. What y'all feel about that?
Yeah. I roll with that.
We can say that, but then ain't nobody thinking about that when you put your dick in somebody.
I guess that's up to like when you go to the doctors or something like that. That's one of the things she's talking about, right? When you go there, it should be like.
You sure that's what you talking about?
Whatever evaluation she said by law. She said by law. Yes.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? You gonna take? So what you want? If they become pregnant, you gonna take the baby from them? That we can say that all they want to, but we already know they ain't gonna take no kid from no parent if they not fucked up and all this old shit, drugged up and everything like that. And by law, you can't make nobody have abortion.
Now, see, the only problem.
But that's not. We're just saying a thorough evaluation don't have to really make you get abortion. It's maybe you saying if you capable of having a child.
Yeah, but you know what?
Man, we find all these other shit by law. We can't do that
because it's not going to happen.
That's why I said
when you come down to a human life, when you come down to
the marriage life,
bullshit. When you come down to a human life, you see what I'm saying? People don't know. Like some people.
Answer that question.
This is a known fact. This is a known fact. People do so much crazy and dumb shit out here in these streets.
Right.
I was one of them. All right. Now, when they have a kid, they become a little more calm, humble, or they think about shit.
So you should have kids
differently. No, it's not for everybody. I'm just saying we don't know how. You might be a little rough rider or rough how you got it, but as soon as that baby come in your life, you can be a changed person. You just don't know. That's how things work. I was one of them.
Well, I can attest to that.
Yeah, I think I always come down a little bit.
Because I definitely was a loose cannon until I had my own daughter. So that definitely,
You still trapping though. So goddamn, you wasn't that goddamn.
I mean, yeah, but you do think you do it differently though. You do
violence level,
right, and you do it with conscience and shit like that. You don't do stupid. You don't be so stupid. Now you're not carrying a 50 pack.
Because I ain't give a shit because it was only me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You hear that, Sean?
What I'm saying.
When the niggas start getting to the bag, you lucky. If I was still my credit grimy shit, son. Cut your face.
Oh, God.
Check, look at my record, son. Cut.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but my bad, yo.
People y'all don't know, guess what? You will never know.
But yeah, man, it is, yo, huh?
It's damn water.
It is, man. At the end of the day, I just think whether we do it by law or do it, we have to do it by law because people ain't responsible. So the caller had a good point. People just ain't responsible. They ain't gonna really take it upon themselves. You know, everybody not strong-minded. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. But I mean, we gotta find these are just people. First of all, before we go any further, we gotta make sure we send a shout out to our sponsors.
Please.
Misha Muka Simons, you see it? See my bag? See my chick right here? See how bad she is? See how good she look? She got little curves on the side. You know what I mean? Little boobs jumping off. You know what I mean?
We call her the bitch in the bag.
You know what I mean? Misha Muka Simons, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we couldn't even see Misha Muka Simons. We couldn't even see this. If it wasn't for who?
Man, you beauty about paying for these 3 lights over top of it. You know? Good shit if not.
And Terrence, what else we got, baby?
Yeah, man, you already know, man. We all on the popping, man. Scott Service is 365, man. Y'all need that power wash, the houses, the decks, gutter cleaning, grass cutting. You need something haul and move, and you need some home improvement. Holla at me, Scott Service is 365, LLC.